This tutorial shows how to set a browser home page. If you open a browser from a shortcut that does not contain the address of a web page, just contains the browser address, the browser will open its home page. Tutorial How to Create Your Personal Home Page on Page Build Your Own Browser Home Page shows how to create your own home page like this one using the Notepad editor and IE browser that's included with Windows. For this tutorial, I'll set the CNN website as my home page for all the browsers. The steps to set the home page are very similar for all browsers. I'm using browser shortcuts that I've pinned to the taskbar for this tutorial. I've already set each browser's home page to my personal home page. I've opened Internet Explorer, so click CNN to open CNN. Now to set this page as your home page, click the Settings gear wheel, Internet Options. Ignore this line, it's the previous home page. Use current means use the one that's open right now, which is CNN. So click Use Current. Now click at the bottom of the screen, click OK. Now let's check that CNN is now the home page for this, for the Internet Explorer. We'll close the screen. We'll just click the shortcut that opens Internet Explorer, and sure enough, the CNN page opened. On the others, I'll show you how to set them, but I won't actually change the home page. Open Firefox. If we were going to set it to CNN, we would open CNN in that browser first. Then we would click Tools, Options, and we would click Use Current Page as the home page. And we would be done. I'm not actually going to change it, and if you did change it, then you click OK and it makes that go away. As I said, I'm going to leave it set to my personal home page, but you would open the website you want for your home page. Could be a search page, could be something else. Then once you have the page open, click Tools, Options, and make sure this says Show My Home Page. Ignore this line and say Use Current Page. That would set CNN. Then you would click OK, and then you'd close everything out. So I'm just going to cancel it, and I'll close it, and I will go to the next browser, which is the Chrome browser. I've opened the Chrome browser to my custom home page. For the other browsers, the home page is both the page that opens at startup and the page that opens when you click the home button. But for Chrome, these can be two separate pages. First, here's how to set the page that opens at startup. I'll use CNN so I can check the news whenever I open the browser. So first open the CNN page, the page you want to use for startup. Then click the symbol below the Xbox, select Settings. Under On Startup, make sure this is checked. Open a specific page or a set of pages on startup. Set Pages. Use Current Pages. That's in case there are any tabs open. They'll all be saved with the and open at startup. Click OK. Next, let's set up the page that Chrome opens when the home button is clicked. Notice the home button is visible because Show Home Button under Appearance is checked. If it's not checked, you don't see the home button. To set it, you need to have it showing. Then click Change, and you're going to type in the URL for the website you want to open when you click the home button. For the demo, I'll set the home button so that it will open Huffington Post website whenever I press the home button. You would probably want to use something like your search page or your custom home page, but I'll use the Huffington Post website. The first thing you have to do is you have to save the address of the Huffington Post website. So open the Huffington Post, click the address box to select it, press Control-C to copy the address of this page to the clipboard. Now, click the symbol over here and click Settings. Under Appearance, make sure Show Home Button is checked so that it's visible here, and so that you can set the home button's page. Click Change. Make sure this is checked. Select what was there before. Press Ctrl V to replace it with the one you just copied, which was the Huffington Post. Click elsewhere to get rid of the drop down. Click OK to save that. Now let's check that everything's working. If everything's working, if I close the browser and reopen it, it'll open the CNN website. So let's close it, reopen it. CNN, that's the startup page we set. Now let's press the home button and make sure it opens the Huffington Post website, which it does. So that's how you set those two things. You can set the startup and the home page to be the same page. Then the Chrome browser would operate like the other browsers operate, because they only have one setting for those two things. That's the end of the section on the Chrome browser. Safari browser, open it. Select CNN again. Always open the page you're going to set as your home page. So CNN. Now for the Safari browser, we're going to click the Settings gear wheel. We're going to click Preferences. This is the Preferences screen. And on the Preferences screen, where it says Home Page, ignore this, that's the old home page. Click Set to Current Page. That will then make CNN the home page for the Safari browser. The Safari browser has a home button, but by default it's hidden. Here's how to show the home button on the Safari browser. You click View, Customize Toolbar, locate the home button here and drag it from this window over onto the toolbar. Click Done, and now you have a home button, and that will put you on the same page that you have defined as the home page for the Safari browser. So now if you open the Safari browser, or if you click the home button, it will open that same page that you've defined as the home page. Remember, you set a home page for each browser. That's the end of this tutorial, and the next tutorial will show how to create a shortcut that will always open a web page with a particular browser, no matter how you set the default browser. Thanks for watching.